Okay, lesson 47. Who's coming? Hi. So God is the strength in which I trust. Whew. So this lesson also came at a perfect time in my life where I was experiencing fear. Justine has some her gums are inflamed, a little concerned. Her teeth are coming in. She's uncomfortable. It's a new experience. She's never really been sick. One time when she was 3 months old. So this was an amazing lesson once again to wake up to, feeling like my life is giving me opportunities to practice the lessons. And, sometimes I think we feel like, no, thank you. I don't really want the opportunities. I'd rather just read the lesson and think it's nice. I'd rather not have to experience the fear that comes when I'm trusting in myself. So today it was 4 or 5 minute practice periods. To be completely honest, I have 2 left and I'm happy to do them. I'm looking forward to them, but wanted to get this video going before the day got the day got too far underway. Let me just adjust myself here. So let's see. Sorry. I just have to adjust so I can do my mom duties. This is interesting. So 4 or 5 minute practice periods, and we repeat the idea for the day, and then close your eyes and search for situations in your life where you've invested fear. And for me, it was just the earlier lessons, which I so appreciate, which is just okay, what's in there? What's kind of running the show? What's creating any kind of buzz or pulse or vibration of anxiety? And definitely Justine came to mind, and a couple other things that just seem to be up at once for me to look at and experience and have opportunities to practice. And again, what I've been so aware of is if I don't wake up and frame the day like, hi, Angela, good morning. You just woke up in Earth School. Remember why you're here. You're here to practice forgiving. You're here to know you are the invincible, powerful son, daughter of God. Today, I look forward to opportunities to extend love. I look forward to opportunities to notice fear coming up and choose again, and choose trust. And that's today. And to place my trust where I can truly find peace. So it says in the early part of the lesson, so I'm skipping around. I didn't finish the lesson description, but it says, if you're trusting in your own strength, you have every reason to be apprehensive, anxious, and fearful. What can you predict or control? What is there in you that can be counted on? What would give you the ability to be aware of all the facets of any problem and to resolve it in such a way that only good can come of it? Kind of like, well, you're not God. So if you place your trust in your identity as Angela, for me, well, of course you're going to be afraid. You don't know how the whole world works. You're down on the battlefield. You're in the globe, like a snow globe. You're down there in the snow globe. You can't see outside of the snow globe. And there's a whole huge universe outside of it. And there's somebody who can see beyond your sight. So of yourself, you can do none of these things. Of yourself, you don't have the strength that is required for you to be at peace. To believe that you can is to put your trust where trust is unwarranted and to justify fear, anxiety, depression, anger, and sorrow. Who can put his faith in weakness and feel safe, yet who can put his faith in strength and feel weak? God is your safety in every circumstance. And, for those of you watching, God, just let that word, you may need to contemplate what that is so that that doesn't have to become resistance. But if it's not for you, the higher being, the creator, I do like that Kundalini Yoga presents God as like an acronym for generating, organizing, and delivering. Like it's a force. So life force is your safety. And I love the idea that in the beginning, it's just like, it says, what would give you the ability to be aware of all facets of any problem and resolve it in such a way that only good comes? It's inferring that that's what's happening. Like that's the way God operates. So we don't operate that way. We operate in a limited vision. So I see Justine's issue. I'm like worried. I might see the worst. My mind's flooding. I'm like, doctors, oh, she'll be upset. It's not fun. It's exhausting. So my perception just kind of made the situation more fearful in that moment. So we're asked to, again, to the practice, search for the circumstances where you've invested fear. And for me, it's just like, where do I see problems in my life? Any level problem, like, my car is always dirty. My daughter's health is at stake. I'm not really enjoying my interactions with someone, or my interactions with someone at work or in my marriage or my family kind of upset me. Like any amount of fear. Remember the slightest thing, like what else bothers me? I'll give a simple example. So I'm really trying to be less plastic, and really I'd love to be zero plastic, but there's a grocery store nearby that I like to buy their bagels because they're freshly baked. They feel, I don't know, I just like them. They sell them $1.50 each. And then you can buy 4 for $3 in a plastic bag. And I can go throughout the grocery store seeing these things like, you're charging less for plastic. I'd rather pay full price for use my own bag, but now I'm paying double to use my own bag and you're providing plastic, like this, and going throughout the store and just being like, oh, this bothers me. This bothers me. This bothers me. And so any level, any little thing that you're aware of that bothers you on any level, you get a minute or two to let those circumstances come up. And then we go to that other kind of practice where it says slip past the concerns related to your own sense of inadequacy. Yeah, so it's saying any situation that's bothering you is bringing up a sense of inadequacy, because otherwise it wouldn't bother you. You think like, oh, I got that under control, It's not by trusting yourself you will gain confidence, but the strength of God. So we're to slip past, reach down into your mind to a place of real safety. So we go to that. I'm finding it to be my center, my sanctuary. And that place is growing in its like presence in my awareness, which is such a blessing. So I can first respond to Justine like, oh my God, what's wrong? But then when I relax, there's almost like this small calling, like, slip beyond those initial surface. It's like, when you're cooking oatmeal and that surface water it just literally kind of bubbles up and off. That to me is like the anxiety. It's like, it might just do that you may not avoid that, but let that go. Just like in this practice, let it be, look at the problems, and then go under, go beyond, go beneath, and see that there is a strength, there is a peace that you can kind of place yourself in, and then let the circumstance unfold and have a different experience. So beautiful, beautiful lesson. There is a place in you where the strength of God abides. There's a place in you where there is perfect peace. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, the next lesson. I can't wait. There is nothing to fear. This is getting good. This is getting better. So thank you so much for what you're doing, that you're doing it, that you're open to it. It's Earth School opportunities. We're grateful for them. We have to flip the script around. Otherwise, it's like a world with just endless problems that we can't control. So we're doing it. There's nothing to fear. I can't wait. See you then. Bye.